Did you have a difficult life growing up? Did you have rough circumstances? It almost seems like the world is against you. You want to know how to overcome that and how to get respect from everyone, from your woman, from your family, from your friends, from yourself? Get rid of all your fucking excuses. Nobody gives a fuck about your excuses. Life doesn't give a fuck about your excuses. Life is ruthless, okay? So the people who use that as a cover up and say, oh, life is just rough. You don't know my circumstances. You want to know why it's called the 1%? Because the other 99%, they can fucking do it too, but they have fucking excuses. The 1%, you want to know how they made it to the 1%? Because even the 1%, nobody in this world is excluded from problems. Life gives everyone problems. Every single person has problems. But you know the difference? The one difference from the 1% from the other 99%, out of 100 people, one person makes it. You want to know what the difference is? They got rid of their fucking excuses. They had problems and they said, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to get what's mine. They had bad genetics. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to gain some muscle. They came from a family with no money. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to take what's mine. See, life does not care. If you were dealt a shitty hand, guess what? Life is not going to care. Life is not going to sit there and favor you. It's not going to say, you know what, little Timmy, he just had a rough life, so let's go ahead and let's make him successful. Let's give him everything he's ever dreamed for. So why would you let any excuse come out of your mouth? I will never say a fucking excuse in my life ever again. I don't care what my circumstance is, because we all go through problems. But one thing I will never do is sit there and make an excuse. I will never, because guess what? Excuses will not change my situation. If I have bad genetics, if I'm skinny and I was naturally skinny, guess what? Am I going to sit there and complain about I have bad genetics? If I do that, nothing is going to change. Life dealt me that hand, and that's the cards I was dealt. So I have to play my hand to the best of my abilities. Meaning, I have to be able to say, I don't give a fuck about my genetics. If this is what I want, if I want to achieve a better body, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to fucking work for it every single day. I'm not going to sit here and say, well, life did this, life did that. So the only difference between the 1% and the 99% is just that. They don't make excuses, because the excuse that you use is not the real reason why you're not getting what you want. If you say, well, I have bad genetics, that's an excuse. The real reason is you don't want it bad enough. The moment you can get rid of all your excuses, you will get everything you've ever wanted and more. Understand that. Because at one point in my life, I made excuses as well. And if you make excuses, understand this. There's nothing wrong with that as long as you're willing to get rid of all of them today. As long as you watch this video and you say, I'm done making excuses. I want what I want. I want what's mine out there in the world. I don't care if I came from a poor family. I don't care if my genetics suck. I don't care if I was socially awkward and socially anxious at first. I don't care if I'm depressed. I don't care about any of that. None of your excuses will change your situation. So why even say them? Why do something that is not going to bring you any result? I see it as a waste of energy. You saying something that is not going to change your situation at all, as opposed to you using that energy and putting it towards something that's going to actually bring you results. For example, you have bad genetics. That's the example we're using right now. You saying I have bad genetics is an excuse. You just wasted your energy. Instead of you, every single day, regardless of the circumstance that is your life, regardless of what happened in your life, every single day going out there and working out, every single day going out there and eating right. See, one of them is wasting your energy. The other one is using your energy. And by the time that you've used your energy in the right direction for a long period of time, guess what? after you've done it for a long period of time, you will have results. It doesn't matter if you compare yourself to someone else, right? Someone might have a head start in life. Someone might have been born with a better hand of cards, right? They might have been dealt a better deck of cards from the start. But is you comparing yourself to that person, is that going to change your situation? It's not. So I just can't see myself. I just can't see myself comparing myself to someone else. See, I came from a family who I didn't really have a lot growing up, like all the things that I wanted. Of course, I had everything I needed, and I'm 100% grateful for that. But I grind and I want to become someone better. I want to evolve into the best version I can be because there's a lot of things that I couldn't have as a kid. But guess what? Is it going to be advantageous to me to say, these people, they were born into wealth, they had so much money? That's not going to change my situation. What's going to change my situation is researching, is learning how to become a better speaker, is going out there every single day and going after what I want every single day until I can finally get it. Instead of waiting around and saying, life dealt me a shitty hand, you could say, I have one life and I refuse to live a life where I don't have 100% of what I want. I don't care how long it takes me. I don't care how much effort. I don't care what the price is. I'm willing to pay the price. And I'm willing to get rid of all of my excuses today, right now, so that I can have everything I want and more. Because an excuse is not valuable to you. But you putting your energy into what is valuable, the things that will bring you results, the things that will be productive and help you achieve something, that's where you got to put your energy in, bro. All right, like the video, comment down below, and subscribe. Peace out.